What's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to explain how to make your Reflex application responsive to look good both on mobile devices, your tablets, your desktop. Right now, to make your Reflex application responsive, what you can do is you can call a style property. For example, I can say color is equals to, then I'm going to call a list. I'm going to pass a list of values, and those lists of values are going to represent the different screen sizes we have, right? So I have this list of values. So the color for a mobile device, I'm going to say the color is going to be black, while for a tablet device is going to be yellow, and then let's say for your desktop devices is going to be, let's say, red, and then for the extra large screen sizes, I'm going to say is going to be blue. And then for the double extra large screen sizes, I'm going to say it's going to be green, right? So to make your reflex application responsive, you can call a style property. So in this case, I'm calling the color style property, and then I'm passing a list of a list. I'm passing a list that contains different values for the different screen sizes, right? So this is going to be for the smaller screen size. This is going to be for the medium screen sizes. This is going to be for the large screen size, which is like something like your desktop. This is going to be for your extra large screen sizes, and then this is going to be for double extra large screen sizes. Then if I go to my browser, so I want to show you guys what it's like. So you notice I have green here because I said for the desktop is going to be green. And then if I should, I'm going to change this to inspect, and then I'm going to reduce this. So let's say, so at this point it's black, right? Why is it black? Because I said for your small screen sizes, I said, which is your mobile devices, it's going to be black, and then I have it to be black here. Now on that question you're going to ask is, how did I know this is a mobile device? So these values I have here, they are breakpoints. Like I said, this is for your mobile device, this is for your tablet, this is for your desktop, which is, so you can take this to be like a large screen size. This is for your extra large screen sizes, and then this is for your double extra large screen sizes. Now the breakpoint value for this is 30 em. Then the breakpoint value for this is 48 em. For this is 62 em. The breakpoint for this is 80 em, and then the breakpoint for this is 96 em. Now to convert those m values to pixels, the default font size for your browser is, unless you change that, is 16 pixels. So you're going to say 30. So for this, to convert these phone screen sizes, the breakpoint to pixels, I'm going to say, since it is 30 em, I'm going to say 30 em times 16, which is the default font size for our browser. So that is going to give you 40 pixels. Now if I come back to my browser here, so I have black here, and notice this is 479. So notice when I say 30 times 16, which is 480, so it simply means from 480, from anything below 480 is going to give us a black color for the text, which is for your mobile devices, right? So because I have 479 here, which is below 480, you have the text color to be black, right? And then if I change, so let's say for this other screen side, which has a breakpoint of 48 em, so it's going to be 48 times what now? 16, which is the default font size for our browser. So 16 times 48 is going to give you 768. So it simply means from 767 below down to 480, the our text is going to be yellow. 767. So let's go back to this. 767. I'll change this to 767. 767. Notice we have said it's going to be yellow, and then we have yellow down to 480. So if I change this to 480, I still have yellow. And then from 7, then for 479 below, is that is for mobile devices, right? So if I change it to 479, you're going to have black, which is for mobile devices, right? So to convert these breakpoints to pixels, the default value for the font size is 16. So you multiply those breakpoints. Remember, I said the breakpoint for this is 30 m. For this is 48 m. For this is 62 m. This is 80, and then this is 96. Multiply these values by 16. You're going to have the breakpoint. You're going to have the breakpoint at their pixel values, right? Now those 16, they are the default font size of the browser, unless you change those values. But 16 is the default, right? So you get the point about that. So this is one way to apply responsive styling to your components to make your reflex application responsive. You can change these text style attribute to something else, something like your weight and all that. Another way you can apply make your reflex application responsive is, so I'm going to take this out, and then one thing you can do, you can say rx dot, I'll take this down, rx dot mobile only. So I want these text components to be shown only on mobile devices. Right, so this is what I have. Now if I go back to my browser, loaded, it is showing on my mobile device. Let's see, I want it to load, then it is showing on my mobile device, and then when I expand, notice it is no longer showing. From tablet upward is no longer showing, right? So this particular custom component is going to make your reflex component to be shown on either your mobile so in this case it's going to show on only mobile. If I change this to, let's say, I want it to give me the suggestion tablets only, it's going to show on only tablet devices. If I change this to desktop only, it's going to show on only desktop devices. And then you can also have mobile and tablets. So it's going to show on mobile devices and tablets. So if I come back to this, going to refresh this. So notice it is showing on my tablet. If I reduce, it's still showing. But if I expand it, so when I get to my desktop, no longer showing, right? So that is what that is going to do for you. It's going to show on both mobile and tablets. And then we have tablet and desktop, right? So you can use these custom components to make your reflex component to be shown on either your mobile, tablet, or desktop devices. So this is another way to make your reflex application responsive. Another thing you can also do is, so I can take this out, I can use the display style property. I'm going to play this. I can use the display style property to show my components on different devices. So I can say something like, I don't want it to be shown on desktop, so I will say none. I don't want it to be shown on mobile, I will say none for this. I don't want it to be shown on tablets, none. For this, I don't want it to be shown on large screen sizes, I'll say none. Then I'll say none again. And then for this double extra large screen size, I'll say next. So what this is going to do is not going to be shown on mobile devices. It is not going to be shown on tablets for large devices, extra large, but it's going to be shown on double extra large devices. Right. So if I go back to my browser, let's see what we're going to have. I'm going to refresh this. When I cancel this, notice it's showing on my desktop, and then if I reduce, I don't have anything, nothing. This is my tablet, nothing, nothing. But when I get to my desktop, it's showing. So you can also use this display style property to display your components on any devices you want it to be displayed. So you can use this display property. You can use the custom component, the tablet only, mobile only, desktop only, that mobile tablet or tablet desktop. And also you can just call your style property and then pass a list of values that is going to that is going to represent different styling for different screen sizes. So this is how to make a reflex application responsive.